Hi, cat. Come and get some mango, baby.
One, two, 1, 2, 3. Self-awareness is a superpower. My name is KathyLaDonna. Welcome to Soul and Vibration. I hope the free thinkers are doing well. And if you are not doing well, I'm happy to remind you that you are the most powerful person that you know. You are the most powerful person that you know because only you can create your reality. So I'm going to be coming out with a series of videos, and it's going to be about the 5 core numbers within numerology. And, before I get into that video though, I like to remind you guys that there have been people on Instagram pretending to be me. They will follow you, get into your DMs, try to sell you a service. If ever that happens, report that page. It's fraudulent. I will never reach out to you and sell you anything. So yeah, when it comes to those 5 core numbers, I thought it was important to kind of start from scratch and work you guys, into all of these numbers. I know throughout the past, my page has been focused mainly on life path numbers and just the birthday aspect of numerology. But since doing the poll, you guys want to get more numerology content from me. And that's why most of you, or a lot of you, signed up in the beginning as the page evolved over time. And I love numerology and astrology. It's something that I'm always looking into on my day-to-day basis. So, it's just natural. But, the first video is about why you keep seeing your birthday. So say, for example, your birthday is January 11th. So every time you look at the clock, January 11th always stands out to you, or you keep seeing it in other places. The reason why I'm doing this video also is because within the 5 core numbers, the birthday is one of them. And a lot of you are probably already familiar with the video that I created that's over 3 hours long that talks about what your birthday number means. I didn't think it was necessary to create a video like that again because I felt like on that one I went pretty detailed. I'm going to include it in the description box below, so if you didn't get a chance to check it out, make sure you check it out. So yeah, when it comes to your birthday, first of all, I feel like our birthday number is a very powerful number for the simple fact that it shows talents and abilities that come absolutely natural to us. But sometimes, even though those things come natural to us, doesn't mean that we don't have to strengthen it or grow into it. Because I think it comes down to how we've been nurtured or nature. So nurtured or nature in the sense that, say, for example, you are someone that might have been born on, say, the 5th or the 3rd or the 30th or whatever. So you're someone that communication and communicating probably comes natural too. But say if you were raised, nurtured in an environment that it wasn't okay to speak. And whenever you spoke, maybe you felt stupid based on the reaction of others, or maybe you were ignored, or maybe you weren't spoken to enough, or maybe for whatever reason, you had low self-esteem based on how the things that you've been through growing up. So from that, you might think that you suck at this thing that actually comes natural to you, that actually is a skill that actually could take you far in life. But, of course, based on how you were nurtured, this thing didn't automatically start operating in the higher vibration. Talking about higher vibration, there's a lower aspect to our birthday numbers. Our birthday numbers can show the things in life that holds us back big time, or the thing that we might need to overcome in order to really create the experiences that we would like to have, really live the life life that we would like to have. So our birthday number is extremely important. And I feel like when we're looking at that number by itself, it's one number that we don't need to reduce, like the video that I'm sharing in the description box about the day you were born. And if you've seen that video, again, maybe you want to watch it again, just to hear some of the positive aspects of your birthday and some of the challenging aspects of your birthday, some of the things that has been holding you back. But in this video, I want to share 3 reasons what it might mean when you keep seeing your birthday repeated. The first thing is that it is a confirmation. It is a confirmation that whatever you are thinking at the moment is in alignment with your bigger self, with your higher good. I say in alignment with your higher self because I believe that our spirit guide is our higher self for the most part. And our higher self in the sense that the experience that we are having right now is one where we are perceiving less than 1% visible light. So that means that we are so zoomed in to the point where it's like we're so zoomed into the point of we're experiencing this realm the way how an ant is experiencing our world in comparison to us. So, that means we're missing out on 99% of actual reality. So I think of our higher self, and I think of our higher self as being able to see the bigger picture, being able to experience reality in a way that we're literally blinded because of how much reality that we're actually seeing. And if we're perceiving less than 1% of visible light, that means that there's other beings that's right amongst us, or basically we're all compiled together in parallel realities, but because we're not perceiving that, we don't even know that. It's like maybe life might be something where we're like in the bottom of the ocean and different things are passing by, but because we're so zoomed in, we cannot see it. And some of us can feel it because it's like, it's not about seeing, it's about feeling, tapping into our intuition, so whenever we see our birthday number, it is a reminder that you are on the right path. It's a reminder that, confirming whatever it is that you're thinking, because again, sometimes we have such a limited view of reality where sometimes we need guidance from a bigger picture, from a higher self, of a bigger, higher view to let us know that, you're on the right path. The second thing that, for me, that it means to see our birthday number and to see it repeated is to remind us of our spiritual purpose. And when it comes to spiritual purpose, like we've been so conditioned to focus on purpose as if it is something outside of us. But to me, there's nothing more important than spiritual purpose, because spiritual purpose ties back into peace. To me, spiritual purpose is all about peace and nothing else. Because whenever we have peace, like basically we have it all. And in order for us to truly have peace, this is where we allow our heart to guide us and allow our heart to be the one that directs our lives and not the mind, because the mind is just the messenger. And I know for the longest, most people have been conditioned not to listen to their heart, because most people think that, my heart is what's telling me to get back into this relationship, when no, your mind is telling you to get back into the relationship because your mind is familiar with that person, because that person feels safe to you because you've known them for so long, or you've been around them for so long, or you project onto them and see potential and possibilities into them that might be there, but might not be there in this reality, in this life, in this time zone. So based on your mind's experience and the safety that your mind wants, you're thinking that your heart wants it, but no, your mind wants it, where your heart is the one that will guide you towards the things that are best for you. And you can tell based on the way how it feels, where it's so easy to think that basically your thinking is your heart speaking, because how something will feel, because it's safe, because it's familiar, or the emotions we feel when we project onto a thing that feels safe, that feels familiar, because the mind is all about safety, where the heart isn't loud. So when people misunderstand their heart speaking, it's not the heart speaking, because the heart isn't loud. But I use my heart to guide me, to help me I use my heart to guide me. I use it as an indicator to navigate through life. I might be out having an experience and it's like, yeah, I'm having the experience. Everything feels great. But then, you might feel a subtle feeling inside where it's like, okay, I feel satiated now. It's time to move on. But yeah, seeing your birthday, the second thing could be you being reminded of your spiritual purpose. And being reminded of your spiritual purpose is important because, again, we are conditioned to focus on purpose as something outside of us, when the most important thing is, not what sounds good, but what feels good. What feels good in a way, what feels good in a peaceful way. Like, basically focusing on your peace. Like, use your heart to navigate you to find peace. It's all about peace. That's what it comes down to. And the third thing that seeing your birthday is meant to remind you of is the fact that you are not alone. Pay attention to how you feel when you notice your birthday. It's almost as if you feel like you are being seen by something outside of yourself. And to me, that something outside of yourself is your higher self, and the reality that you're connected to that is hard to see because, we are just seeing, basically we are seeing such a focused tunnel vision view instead of, us feeling and connecting to the different beings and energy and different things that's happening around us. Where some people, they can sense it. Like, you might be sitting at home and all of a sudden you can just sense that something is there. Because like I mentioned earlier, it's like you're in the bottom of the ocean and there's different things just floating and swimming by. So that thing might be there briefly, but then it moves on. But then some of us, can hold certain vibrations way longer than we're supposed to where these things dwell and stay because they are energized by that energy. It's like, say someone, and I know I'm ranting off in a different direction, but I guess it's necessary to say this. Say, for example, a person that is depressed for way too long, sad for way too long, and from that always holding a certain vibration, basically there are different beings and different things that unify with that vibration. It's like that vibration feeds them. So this is where some people could find themselves attracting certain things that stay in their space because they are in alignment with that energy. They're feeding that vibration. But yes, seeing your birthday reminds you that you are not alone. You are a part of a bigger picture. And even though, we were conditioned only to see that small picture, but we see the bigger picture by tapping in to our heart, tapping into our intuition. So instead of trying to see everything that's happening around us, it's important for us to see it through our mind's eye. And we see it through our mind's eye by tapping into what we feel and then allow what we feel to present a visual, present an image for us. You guys, it was such a pleasure sharing this with you. I hope the next time you see your birthday, just the sight of your birthday brings you so much peace and reminds you that you are supported, you are never alone, you are always guided and a part of a bigger picture. If you would like to get your natal chart read, the link is in the description box below. It would, I'm like, please let me know if you are still here with me by dropping me a yellow heart in the comment box below. I would love to hear from you. Love yourself as if your life depended on it, because it does. Take care of yourself, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.